Welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to explore the fascinating world of astrology, focusing on the Aquarius man. What are the secrets that astrology has uncovered about this native? We will delve into his personality, his relationships, his love life, and much more. So, whether you're curious about how the Aquarius man behaves in friendships or love, stay tuned as we uncover the mysteries behind his character. Let's see what astrology has uncovered about these natives. Let's start with the Aquarius man. The Aquarius man is known for being energetic and creative, a person who is always seeking to make the world a better place. When it comes to friends, he is everything you could wish for, your best friend and a trustworthy confidant. But love, on the other hand, is a different story. The native Aquarius doesn't want to reveal his true feelings. His favorite pastime is discovering the hidden emotions of others. His own reactions and motives are complex, and he plans to keep them that way, even just for the pleasure of confusing others. With this man, you will experience many strange events, both in love and in friendship, and he will analyze each one carefully until you eventually reach a different understanding. However, don't forget that you're just a small experiment for him, no matter how hard it might be to accept this. But don't be discouraged. He can be fooled, despite his caution. Before you start trying to deceive him, you do well to learn how to handle his unique attitude towards people. Get to know him with both his strengths and weaknesses because he is sociable, cheerful, idealistic, free, curious, independent, patient, and generous at heart. But he also has some flaws. He is fussy, indifferent, distant, sometimes paranoid, irritable, stubborn, and eccentric. His life is surely filled with changes, controversies, and unexpected events. These men can fall into two categories: gentle and docile, or rebellious and unpredictable. But don't forget that this calm surface is just an illusion, like his apparent malleability. He won't tolerate even the slightest bit of opportunism from a woman. He admires strong women who are in powerful positions. So if you make a mistake, don't expect him to forgive you easily. He will lose respect for you. He's not the type to woo you with extravagant gestures. He won't show up at your door with a fur coat or diamonds, but life with him can be just as sparkling without these precious accessories. On a first date, you can expect nothing more than a box of chocolates. The woman who wants to win his heart will have to intrigue him first, because an open book will never stir his curiosity. He is drawn to closed pages and, sometimes, he may even cling to them. Most men of this sign avoid marriage as much as possible. It's rare to find one of them committing at a young age. An Aquarius man starts his romantic journey from a beautiful and superb friendship, a relationship that's much easier to handle, and one he later wants to detach from. This man will choose a woman who knows how to be a good companion, looks good, and can keep up with the topics that interest him. For Aquarians, expressing affection physically is quite hard. You may have to wait a long time for that first kiss, but once it happens, it will certainly be worth the wait, and the suspense will make it even more special. However, he will cling to the illusion that he is involved in a pleasant, risk-free, and platonic relationship long after it's become something else for you. The Aquarius man can love sincerely, but because he fears losing his freedom, he often hesitates to commit and settles for a string of charming love stories. If you grow tired of waiting for him to ask you to marry him and tell him you're leaving for someone more determined, he will shed a few tears and quickly convince himself that he actually won. He constantly fights against conformity and conservative, retrograde spirits. He loves humanity and enjoys seeing it progress. However, he is not indifferent to the charm of the opposite sex. His first dates must be intellectually stimulating, so be sure to read as much as you can and stay updated on the latest news in politics, health, and scientific discoveries. He loves parties and gatherings, where he always stands out. So, if you invite him to a party, he'll enthusiastically accept. Behave casually, don't stick by him all the time, and converse kindly with everyone. It's normal for him to show attention to other women. He won't understand why you'd be upset. Show a lot of interest in his ideals, projects, and every one of his actions, and he'll be attracted to a woman who stands out, and takes an active interest in his hobbies and values. In sexual relationships, the Aquarius man pays a lot of attention to foreplay, often to the point where it can be quite innovative, as he likes to try anything that comes to his mind. For him, sex is an adventure and an opportunity to experience new things. So don't be surprised if you see him reading books on sexual topics. If his sexual life becomes boring, he turns into a sad man. So try to keep the sexual conversation flowing without any taboos. He is always eager to try new things in the bedroom. Most people consider the Aquarius man to be the rebel of the zodiac, and that is certainly true. These men don't like rules and conventions, so don't judge them too harshly if things don't go as planned. They dislike being dominated and controlled, and when things don't go their way, they become emotional and retreat into their inner world. How to win over an Aquarius woman. Never rush things. If you have a meeting with her, be prepared to wait as long as needed, perhaps even forgetting about the time, or be ready to accept a cancellation exactly when you arrive at the agreed spot with a bouquet of flowers in hand. Prove that you live with high energy and have progressive ideas. Aquarius women don't like men without initiative, those trapped in the conservatism of their parents or in outdated conventions. With her, you'll make many visits to friends, as she will be happy to have someone to discuss new planetary changes and telepathy with. She loves friends and friendships and has many, but never has time for all of them. The Aquarius woman's imagination knows no limits, and her erotic refinement doesn't tolerate any opposition. Her relationships follow the all or nothing formula. Her romantic partner must be unconventional, extroverted, and full of innovative ideas. When it comes to sex, Aquarius women are simply drawn to the idea of having sex and will offer you all the pleasure in the world in exchange for the same effort on your part. For these women, sex is a physical activity necessary for maintaining health and has little to do with emotions or feelings. Another characteristic of the Aquarius woman is her unpredictable attitude. The truth is, this sign hates constraints of all kinds, and the mere idea of being put into a category displeases her. So, whenever she feels you've discovered her, she will throw away that personality and surprise you quickly with a completely new one. The trendy, easygoing girl who seemed to agree with everything might instantly turn into a serious character in the bedroom or a hopeless romantic. For her, the best zodiac signs are air signs, because she loves freedom but hates the steering wheel of life and possessiveness. Aquarius women feel at home in a relationship free of constraints. She will be that understanding woman who, as long as she is respected, will never ask to be an official partner. However, if you betray her, she will become as cold as ice and will leave you without any regrets. She now has plenty of options and dislikes unnecessary complications. That's it for today, my dear friends. Thank you for being here with me every day, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel to receive all the latest updates.